So I just got home from vacation yesterday night, and so about less than 24 hours ago, and I knew that this was going to be coming in because I ordered it before I even got home. I was on the airplane, I was talking to my moderators, and I was like, I wish I could find Perseus somewhere. And guess what? One of my moderators said, hey, Decant X has it. And so I ended up getting a 10 milliliter of it, and it arrived this morning. So today, right now, I'm going to be doing my first impressions of Parfums de Marly Perseus, a brand new release here in March of 2024. So without further ado, let's get it. What's good, my great smelling dudes? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Randy, aka Fragrance Dude, back with another first impression of a brand new niche release here in March of 2024. I was on the phone. I was just texting back and forth while I was on my way home from vacation with my moderators, and they said, hey, Decant X has decants of Parfums de Marly Perseus. And I usually would buy a full bottle of Parfums de Marly fragrances right off the bat. But after Altair came out, I was not a huge fan of that, and so I want to be cautious with this one. But I wasn't overly cautious because I still did spend like 60 bucks on a 10 milliliter. But it arrived about 45 minutes ago, and I was already planning on doing some videos for the day, so what perfect timing. And it was supposed to arrive tomorrow, but today we're going to be doing my first impressions of Parfums de Marly Perseus. So 10 milliliters, Decant X, that is where I got it from. And by the time that this video is edited and posted, you guys may have already watched my live where I did my first impressions on it, but this is technically my first impressions because I haven't smelled it yet. I will smell it tonight, which will probably be a few days before I actually post this video. Before we get into the video, like, comment, subscribe, hit your brother up with a like so that we can put me on the algorithm. Also, comment below, let me know if you have tried this already. Some people have tried it already and told me it smelled like Bulgari Tiger. Some other people said it smelled like something else. I don't remember. But it wasn't a fragrance. I don't remember what it's. I've never heard of the fragrance the guy said. The only one I did was Bulgari Tiger. So I'll let you know if it smells like that. So, well, that's hard to get off. That's what she said. That sprayed a lot of fluid. Look how wet my damn hand is, man. It like sprayed the whole hand too. Oh, so I posted the notes on this a couple weeks ago, whenever it was first announced, right before I left for vacation. And the only note I remember from that was grapefruit. It stuck out to me, and I was like, yeah, grapefruit can be really good, but it can also be very rindy. And it's rindy in here, but it's actually kind of nice. It doesn't smell anything like Bulgari Tiger. I mean, there's maybe like pieces of the citrus, but Bulgari Tiger is ginger forward. It's kind of like Suspiro Vibrato, stuff like that. And Bulgari Tiger here is not really in a full comparison. What I do smell, and I smell it prevalently. So if you have smelled this fragrance, you will know what the opening, at least, of this fragrance smells like. Terre d'Hermes Eau Gevrey. It kind of has that rinded citron, which comes off like a rinded grapefruit. And then it has this kind of like almost that Terre d'Hermes DNA underneath it, which is a little bit like metallic almost. That's what this one kind of has. It's aromatic, spicy, but heavy citrus opening. It kind of smells like if you took 90% of Terre d'Hermes Eau Gevrey, sprinkled in a little bit of the rinded grapefruit that you get from Light Blue Forever. Again, I don't really like Light Blue Forever. I don't hate it. I dislike the Italian Love. But it smells like the rinded grapefruit mixed together with the rinded citron that you get from Eau Gevrey, mixed together with like 10% of Light Blue Forever. It's really nice. I really enjoy it. It smells like other things, so I'm glad I tried it out and didn't spend the 300 bucks, but yeah, it's very nice. It's effervescent, a little bit sharp, but with that said, it smells great. Yeah, there is a little bit, so the grapefruit is starting to dry pretty quickly here, and Underneath that grapefruit, it smells like a little bit of a citrus aromatic salad. And the only other times that I've said that were about Parfums de Marly Percival and Roja Parfums Elysium. And so I can see maybe them getting into something like that. Because there's, the reason it's reminding me of Eau Givray a lot is because there's this rinded grapefruit, rinded citrus, whatever it might be. And then there's this vetiver. Vetiver is in here. It's underneath the fragrance, but it's definitely front and center with a little bit of a sharper aromatic tone. Yeah, it's very nice. And it's starting to get into that citrus salad. Yeah, this is really good. It's not, is it worth $300 just based on this opening? Knowing what I know about Terre d'Hermès Eau Givray, I probably would still go with that over this, just based on the opening. So if you guys were wondering about that, because I am going to put you guys on hold for about 30 minutes, come back, let you know what the dry down smells like. But right now, I like the opening. I'd say the opening's probably like an 8 to an 8.2, but I would give an Eau Givray an 8.5 to an 8.7, so I would probably still stick with that. And they are very similar here, at least in the opening few minutes, but it is drying down. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put you guys on hold for 30 to 45 minutes, wait for it to dry down, see what I get from that, and again, I will be right back. All right, guys, and we are back, and again, we are talking about Parfums de Marly Perseus, brand new release here in 2024, March. I ordered it about a week ago on Decant X, got 10 milliliters, so I am going to do a bunch of wears. And so what do we get? So again, when I first started out this fragrance, I can tell you it did change. So it changed drastically after 10 minutes. When you first spray it on, it smells like a mixture of 90% Terre d'Hermès Eau Givray, kind of like that rinded citron, almost metallic mixture with that vetiver that comes in. Smells like that with like a 10% sprinkle of like Elysium and Light Blue Forever. It kind of smells like a mixture of those three, just more Terre d'Hermès Eau Givray. Let's get that out of the way, because after 10 minutes, that grapefruit, once that grapefruit starts to wane underneath the fragrance, that is where this one drastically changes. Not drastically, but in a way it does, because after 30 to 45 minutes, and I can already tell where it's going after that, right now it smells like Roja Parfums Elysium. It smells like that if it was dominated, and I mean dominated, by vetiver. There is a lot of vetiver in this fragrance, and I can already, the way I'm smelling this and the way the vetiver is coming in, right now vetiver is probably 30% of the fragrance mixed together with kind of like this citrus salad that I told you comes from, like an aromatic citrus salad that you get from Roja Elysium. It smells so close to Elysium, like not a clone or anything like that, but it smells so close to it that I'm confident enough to say it smells like Elysium with a lot of vetiver. But I can already tell after this 45 minutes that I've waited, it's gonna get more vetiver, because the vetiver is just, it is getting heavy. It's getting like a dry, slight earthiness, but also clean. It's a clean vetiver with this kind of like dry earthiness underneath it. But yeah, that's exactly what you're looking at in the mid into the base of this fragrance. So the opening had that heavy grapefruit. The grapefruit is now like so far below the fragrance, it's almost non-existent at this point in time. So the Terre d'Hermès Eau Givray was a really good description of that opening. But once that started to fade and you get that little bit of like this bergamot, maybe mandarin orange or something like that, kind of like what you get with Roja Elysium, with a little bit of this aromatic like lavender, maybe geranium mixed together with it. Then you add just a wallop of vetiver, clean vetiver right on top of it. And that is what you have with this fragrance. It is going to be a vetiver dominated fragrance, which I did not expect. And I do like vetivers. I like vetivers. It's just I'm not sure how much I love it in this fragrance. I don't feel like it should be the dominant note in the fragrance. I wasn't expecting it, so maybe it will change on me. But it's still good. It's still really good. I know that there's other fragrances out there that this is reminding me of because of the vetiver, but right now, at least at this point in time. So I'll let you know later on my live or on my full review if this starts to remind me of any vetiver dominant fragrances, but I haven't tried many vetiver dominant fragrances. I've tried Roja vetiver. It doesn't remind me of that. I've tried Guerlain vetiver, kind of. But I haven't tried. There's one by Hermes, which is also in the Eau de Givray same line, Terre d'Hermes. It is Eau Intense Vetiver. It could smell like that because it still has that like that Terre d'Hermes style DNA. If you don't like Terre d'Hermes or Elysium, then you're probably not going to like this fragrance. But that's what it smells like. It's good. It's definitely a good fragrance. It's just the opening was so much better. The opening 10 minutes is really good. As I compared it to Eau de Givray, which is one of my favorite classy summer fragrances. This is fragrance that's going to be a signature-worthy fragrance that is based around spring and summer, but you can wear it in any season, kind of like along the lines with Elysium and Percival and stuff like that. With that said, the dry down for me, at least at 45 minutes here, I'm not like 38, 40 minutes. It was somewhere, I didn't count, but I would probably give it like a 8. Still above average fragrance. It's just you have to like vetiver, and I do like vetiver, and so right now I would just say I won't pay the $300 price tag for the fragrance. I'm gonna get some wares out of this, and then once it comes on a Joma Shop sale for that $130 or $150 price tag, would I buy it? I mean, yeah, definitely I will. I mean, you can get Burberry Hero for $185 now, so I mean, I'd rather get Parfums de Marly Perseus for sure. It smells really nice. It's just, again, opening is like Eau de Givray mixed with a touch of like Light Blue Forever. As you get into the dry down after 10 minutes, it turns more into like a citrus salad with aromatics, and then you just add in more vetiver as you creep. So it's like 10% vetiver at 15 minutes, 20% vetiver at 30 minutes, 30% vetiver at 40 minutes, and then as we're getting further, it's like 40%, maybe 50% vetiver right now. That's how heavy the vetiver is. And so if you like vetiver, you'll really probably like the dry down of this. It's a clean vetiver. It's not something that is like a really high quality vetiver or anything like that, but it smells really nice. I would just say it's not worth the $300 price tag. Try it before you buy it. Let me know if you have tried this out, what you think about it. But so far, my impression of it is that it's good. It's good. Is it better than Sedley? No. Is it better than Percival? I mean, same way, like right in the middle, right kind of. I would say it's on average with Percival. Maybe Percival's a little bit better. Is it on par with Greenlee? Well, it depends on who you are. I like Greenlee a lot, so I would say Greenlee's better. But this is a good addition to the line. It is an introductory niche, high-quality version of other fragrances that are out there in the designer community. Also, again, it smells similar to Elysium, so it's just nothing new. It's nothing groundbreaking, which a lot of people I know are going to find boring. One person I know that's going to like this, and no matter what anybody says, is JTS. So if you're watching this, hi, JTS, I know you're going to like this fragrance. Even if you don't, I know you don't like Elysium, I don't think, but you're still going to like this just because it's Parfums de Marly. With that said, I appreciate you guys for watching the video. I'll be back in about 7 to 10 days with a full review of it. And yeah, keep an eye out for my next videos. And again, I'll be back with another one. Peace out.